painting has a lot of hidden meanings, and I'm sure you've heard about Jesus' wife in Leonardo's Last Supper, or the angel telling Mary she's carrying God's son in Ghirlandaio's The Madonna with Saint Giovannino. Well, that's nothing compared to what we will talk about today. Get ready, because once we reveal these secrets, you won't be able to see these paintings in the same way. The creation of Adam, Michelangelo. The Sistine Chapel is home to one of the most iconic paintings of all time, Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam. Not only is it one of the most famous paintings of all time, but it's also one of the most recognizable depictions of humanity. Michelangelo is widely regarded as one of Italy's greatest painters, sculptors, and artists of the Renaissance. What many people don't know is that at 17, he was a student of anatomy, dissecting corpses in the church cemetery. After many years, two neuroanatomists who studied the painting stated that Michelangelo may have left behind some anatomical illustrations in his most famous work. Some may think it's just a coincidence, but experts say it would be more difficult to explain that Michelangelo didn't intend to leave any anatomical illustrations. In the painting, you will find the shape of a skull and complex components inside the brain, such as the cerebellum, the optic chiasm, and the pituitary. Some people believe that Michelangelo was sending a message that when God created Adam, he not only created life, but also gave his brain and intelligence to the human race. Mona Lisa, Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa is the most well-known painting in the world, and it was painted in the late 16th century by the Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci. This painting has left many art enthusiasts wondering how Leonardo came up with this concept. The painting portrays a mysterious smile on the face of a beautiful woman called Lisa Gherardini. The most interesting thing about this painting is that Leonardo was not only an artist, but he was also a mathematician and scientist. He used a mathematical concept known as the golden ratio in his paintings. The golden ratio is a series of numerical values that appear in nature, and it is believed to symbolize beauty and balance. If you take a closer look at the Mona Lisa, you will notice the golden ratio hidden in the eyes of the artist. The eyes of the Mona Lisa follow the viewer no matter where they are positioned. The painting also symbolizes the Renaissance, when people were inquisitive about the world around them. So, Mona Lisa isn't just about a lady in the painting. It's about human creativity, curiosity, and the way art and science can come together to create something truly amazing. In the end, the Mona Lisa is a timeless masterpiece of mystery, creativity, and beauty that lies hidden in every corner of the world. Arnolfini Portrait, Jan van Eyck. It is believed that this Renaissance painting by Dutch artist Jan Eyck depicts the Italian merchant Giovanni de Nicolai Arnolfini and his wife Constanza Trenta. This intricate piece of art is full of hidden symbolism and raises many questions about the significance of the small dog and the discarded shoes, as well as the socially distanced hand-holding. The most interesting part of the painting, however, is the round convex mirror that sits behind the couple on the wall. Not only does the mirror reflect the couple, but it also appears to have two figures in it, one of which is believed to be a self-portrait of the artist, and the other is thought to be a self-reflection of the viewer. It has been suggested that the figures inside the mirror, in addition to the inscription above that reads Jan van Eyck was in the room at 1434, symbolize a marriage certificate, and that an additional person witnessed the union of the couple. X-rays of this painting have also revealed that Jan Eyck made several changes to the painting, which has only raised more questions about the details of his thought process. When did these changes occur? Were they radical? What was the original state of the painting? We have many questions, but much about Van Eyck's life remains mysterious, and so too does this painting. Bacchus, Caravaggio. At first blush, there's not much to look at in the painting. It's a well-known portrait of Dionysus, the Greek god of wine. But in 2009, art historians used a technique called reflectography to uncover a hidden image underneath the painting. In the bottom left-hand corner, a man is trapped inside of a wine bottle. He's sitting upright and has his arm raised to paint on the canvas. Most people assume that this hidden image is a self-portrait. Because Caravaggio's reputation as a drinker is well known, and he was known to have terrible mood swings when he drank. He was also known to get into fights with people and even commit murder when he drank. People believe that Caravaggio may have painted himself trapped inside the wine bottle as a symbol of his struggle with alcohol. The Music Lesson, Johannes Vermeer. At first glance, Johannes Vermeer's The Music Lesson may appear to be an innocent painting of a young girl learning to play the piano, but it's actually full of hidden sexual symbolism. In the painting, she appears to be staring at the keys, but look in the mirror and you'll see her face is turned and her eyes are locked with her instructors. There are also subtle sexual symbols throughout the painting. The wine on the table is meant to be a sedative, and the instrument on the floor is thought to represent a phallic symbol. Perhaps most revealing is the Latin inscription hidden within the painting that reads, "Music is the companion in joy and the balm in sadness." The painting was so popular that it was later included in the collection of the UK Royal Collection Trust. The Last Supper, Leonardo da Vinci. The Last Supper is another of Leonardo da Vinci's most famous paintings. It shows the sad moment when Jesus Christ reveals that one of his followers will betray him. It's not just a simple dinner scene, it's a moment in history. Imagine this scene. Jesus and his disciples are enjoying a meal, and then Jesus drops a bombshell. One of his disciples is going to betray him. Imagine the shock and emotion in that room. Now, here's where Da Vinci's genius comes in. Instead of painting a simple scene, he uses a linear perspective to bring the painting to life. The linear perspective is a surreal approach to painting where everything looks so realistic. When you look at the painting, your eyes automatically go to Jesus in the middle, making him the center of attention. It's as if Da Vinci wants us to understand the weight of Jesus' words and their importance. In addition, Da Vinci used symbols to convey the feelings of the disciples about what Jesus had said. If you look at their hands, you can notice that they are making different gestures that tell us how the disciples respond to the news. It is a hidden language that gives the painting more meaning. The Ambassadors, Hans Holbein the Younger. The Ambassadors is one of the most famous paintings made during the time of the Tudors. According to legend, it was painted by Anne Boleyn as a present for her husband, Jean de Dinteville, who was an ambassador at the time. But what is the hidden meaning of this painting? The skull in the front of the painting is an anamorphic shape. When you look at it from a certain angle, you can see the skull become visible. The skull serves as a reminder of mortality and the ephemeral nature of worldly success. Many artists have refuted the theory that this painting portrays religious conflict, which was the main dispute between the secular powers and the religious powers of the time. And also, there is some brilliance involved in this painting. Because the skull is shaped differently, the best place to put the painting is close to the staircase, so that when the person goes up the stairs, they will see the correct shape of the skull. It's almost as if the artist was guiding the buyer's choice of placement, not with words but with his work. The Prophet Zechariah, Michelangelo. The human anatomy is not the only thing that Michelangelo hid in his paintings. One of the 9 paintings in the Sistine Chapel has a hidden message for the Pope. At first glance, it looks like a simple painting of a prophet reading while 2 cherubs are sitting on his shoulder. But that's not all. If you take a closer look, you will see that one of the angel's fingers is pointing with its thumb between its middle finger and index finger. It's the 14th century's middle finger. Michelangelo didn't hide the fact that he didn't like the Pope, and this painting makes it perfectly clear. So much has been revealed within his paintings that makes us wonder what other damaging messages are hidden within his paintings. The Madonna with Saint Giovannino, Domenico Ghirlandaio. Although it was painted by the Italian Renaissance artist Domenico Ghirlandaio in the 15th century, the Madonna with Saint Giovannino remains one of the most mysterious paintings with hidden meanings to this day. The painting depicts the Madonna with Jesus, but when you look closer, you can see an unidentified object floating in the sky. The detail is extremely detailed, probably to make the object stand out, and you can see it near the left shoulder of the Madonna. Underneath the object on the ledge, you can see a man staring at the object as he blocks out the sun with his hand. Of course, this painting has fascinated UFO fans for centuries. Although there is no consensus on the nature of this mysterious object, its presence makes it one of the most fascinating and one of the most enigmatic paintings with hidden meanings. Café Terrace at Night, Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh painted this masterpiece in 1888, and it's one of his most well-known pieces. The scene takes place on a quiet cobbled street in front of a cafe, where a waiter stands ready to serve customers as they munch on their breakfasts. However, as more and more scholars come to believe in the painting's hidden meaning, it's beginning to look more and more like The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. In the painting, it shows the 12 figures in the back are seated under a cross sign on either side of their chairs, implying Jesus' true disciples, and a shadowed figure leaving the stage as Judas. After finishing the painting, Van Gogh wrote his brother a letter, and in the letter the artist claimed that he had a tremendous need for, shall I say the word, for religion. This suggests that the reference to the Last Supper is very likely and makes this painting one of the most famous with hidden meanings. If you like mysteries and secrets, you can't miss the most mysterious places on Earth, so click on this video. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.